Yo, Dokkan 11th anniversary part 2 content. A little bit of news here. They dropped last night. And we have the stream tonight, of course, possibly banners. And yeah, I mean, as we can see, they dropped this in the news. Of course, we have the special battle against the part 2 characters. Hopefully these are a little bit harder. I mean, we really haven't had any hard content at all in this anniversary. Let's just take a look at the special battle real quick. Forgot to open it up. Yeah, I mean, since it's coming in the second part, hopefully they kick it up a notch, because these guys are basically just sponges. They just take all the hits you can throw at them. They don't really deal too much damage. Like, I mean, his attack will go up 200%, so it'll go up to 3 million normals and 6 million, and then he raises by 50%. It's really, what is it, like 10 million? It's not great. I mean, considering that the artificial life form red zone came out before this, and it's harder by like exponential amounts, it's kind of annoying. And then this guy too, he could double super for like 10 million on the 4th turn, I think, around that. It's just not great. Now, you know, the part 1 units were weaker, so maybe the part 2 units that are better animations and stuff, they're like, okay, let's lock in, let's make some actual events here, right? But yeah, that's the first part of content that we're getting. We're also getting this new Daima event. We're getting a new stage to it, but it's not a Daima event anymore. It's now Tournament of Power. It's a Tournament of Power stage. There were some things in the assets. It was just a bunch of opponents from the Tournament of Power. But again, this is another stage that's not hard at all, and kind of like a sponge. It's just there to take a certain amount of time and not really do anything to you. Yeah, this guy isn't really doing any damage. He's doing even less than the special battle. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this event, but I mean, look, it has a decent amount of rewards. So all this is coming from the second part. So you have to just beat Super 3, 6 Realm of Gods. Oh dear Jesus. Well, there's a little bit of news that could actually help with this. All Out Struggle, not the greatest category either right now. And yeah, I mean, Jiren full power is the final opponent in the other stage. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Maybe they could make this hard again. Maybe it's the second stage of this event, so it'll just get harder as time goes on. So there's those. Let me just go to the special battle real quick and check out if the missions are in the data yet. I forgot to check that. No, it's not there yet, because then we would see what equips they were giving to the new units. So yeah, those are the first couple pieces of content. I mean, we're really depending on these to actually be hard content, because there's no red zones, there's no magnificent battles, there's really nothing else. All the challenge events have kind of been lackluster, so I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of the way they're doing content this year. But I mean, the GDC, they were not doing too crazy on content for part 1 either, not this bad as we are in this anniversary, but it all opened up in part 2. So next we have the Ultimate Clash, the one that we had for the first part of the anniversary. I believe it started during the countdown. It was very easy. It was only like 5 teams, and I think they really catered it towards new players, because usually what do you need, like 10-12 teams for Clash. So yeah, I mean, maybe this could be a little hard. You know, when they drop new Clash, usually it's really hard, but when it's during a big celebration like this, it's really easy. So I don't know. I'm not too convinced so far on the content. And the last thing we have from this little notice is the burst mode. It is versus the Crimson Blaze of Glory, the Invincible Saiyan. If you don't know what that is, that's the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Dokkan event, which is also getting a new stage. This was also in the news. It's the same event, so I assume it's just gonna be versus the new stage. It's just gonna be the new because the new Dokkan Fest is on this stage. So I mean, I mean, the first one, you saw the video, the versus Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, wasn't really too tough. I mean, 8,000 score. You'd think, oh, they want you to get a higher score. Maybe it's going to be hard. But no, these Dokkan event ones are never really tough. I do love the rewards, though, so we take that. But, yeah, so we got a burst mode coming in part 2, which is decent. Usually we only get, like, one of these a month now. By the way, we need a way to get older burst modes back so you could get the OSTs that you missed, because like I have a decent amount, because as you can see on the channel, there's been quite a few periods where we stopped playing. Yeah, so how am I supposed to get this? Like, for example, UI Goku burst mode that gave a couple of OSTs, or the one that I want the most, this Android's burst mode, Android 17 and 18. They have a couple goated OSTs on there too. How am I supposed to get those? It says, oh, you can't get them unless you beat it. So is it just, so they're trying to make the game better for new players, right? But, oh, we're just gonna lock new players out from content if they just missed it, you know, like 2 years ago or whatever it was. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah, so I mean, that's that. That's the Dokkan event and the burst mode. So I mean, the cool thing is we'll get a title from this, with the new unit on it. I'm assuming it's on the new stage. It's not gonna be on an old stage, so it'll have the new unit. I mean, that's cool. But aside from that, let's do a little bit more for burst mode, because I think it's a little dumb that we can't just go back and get the other ones. Maybe like a portal of memories. Use like the EZA fucking keys, because nobody fucking uses the EZA keys, right? So yeah, that's that. And then the biggest announcement, I'd say, from this little drop, the 6th-year anniversary units are getting a limited time buff. It's kind of insane, because I mean, you could still run UI Goku. I mean, obviously he's not doing crazy damage, but you could still run him and like win runs because of him. So I mean, he's gonna be now dodging even more, and he's gonna be doing crazy damage. I'm gonna pause. I think I saw a tweet about the exact stats they're gonna be getting. Give me 1 second. I apologize, guys. This is what I saw. This is just not confirmed. I just found out. I just like glanced at this earlier, so I was unsure. But yeah, they're just saying like, oh, that this will be cool. But yeah, I mean, they'll be really good. That's the point. And the reason I said he'll be dodging more is because they dropped this line in here, which they could do, but I doubt. I think that's just gonna be a lot of stats. And yeah, I mean that's pretty insane. You also will be able to pick them up with 2 red stones, I'm pretty sure, because the other time limited buffs, the Vegeta and the Goten and Gohan and Goten, they were added for 2 red stones instead of the 3 you would get for these bigger units. So I mean, that's pretty cool. And what this also does tell me, they only announced these 2 units. There's a big possibility that the 4th-year anniversary units get a Super EZA, because they're not added. Why wouldn't they be added to this time limited buff? Why would they not? I can't think of any other reason other than, you know, that they're just gonna get Super EZA. So I don't know, because they've buffed these guys a couple times with time limited buffs. Why not do it now when these 2 arts are literally referenced in the new units animations? So yeah, I think we could very well see them Super EZA. Now I'm unsure if they would just skip the 3rd-year anniversary units. Obviously they EZA'd on the same exact day. Or was it the same day, or was it a week later? It was after, but in the same celebration. So I could see a world where they just save the 3rd-year anniversary units for a celebration that fits them a little more. I don't know, but this would be the perfect opportunity to Super EZA the 4th anniversary units. Let me just check this. When did these 2 get Super EZA'd? Where are they? Am I dumb? Oh, this is in an order of release with Super EZAs. Okay. This doesn't say. It was for the baby celebration, right? Alright, well, let's just pretend it was for the baby celebration. That was in September. So they just super easy. It would be kind of crazy if they already do the 4th years and they skip the 3rd year anniversary units. But I mean, this is almost, I don't want to say this is like guaranteed, but this is almost like guaranteed at this point. Either that or it's just a really dumb decision to not time limited buff them. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think they'll be super easying? These guys could look pretty decent with the super easy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's all the info we have right now. It was all these new challenge events. We have the Dokkan event for the Super Saiyan 4s coming in part 2, and yeah. By the way, all this content, as you can see from the mission we looked at here, it's looking like 4 a.m. My time in about like 15 hours. The stream isn't 8.5 hours, but yeah, I mean, hopefully at least the banners could be at midnight my time, but I don't think so. Everything is pointing towards it being 4 a.m., which is so dumb. I don't remember the last time we had a 4 a.m. drop during an anniversary, especially when it's since a sync on both versions. But I mean, yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Are they gonna super easy the 4th anniversary, maybe the 3rd anniversary LRs? And yeah, that was it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more, and peace.